Hey guys, my name is Mel and I'm the in-game leader for Cloud9 White. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to dominate as a site anchor in Valorant.
My eyes are burning, head in the clouds, and I'm not coming down.
What is a site anchor? A site anchor is the person that can hold a bomb site solo and will be the last person to rotate if the opponent hits the other site. Sometimes the site anchor will have teammates with them early on in the round to fight for map control, or to help gather info, but will eventually rotate off and leave the site anchor to hold the bomb site for the rest of the round. The site anchor can be a different person from round to round depending on which defense setup is being run. What are the basics of anchoring a site? The most important thing to know as a site anchor is that your job is to stay alive and delay the other team for as long as possible. As long as you can delay the enemy team from coming into sight for even 5 more seconds, that is precious time for your teammates to rotate in and support you with utility. Sometimes, this means playing a setup that is designed for you to get a kill or two. Other times, you could get 0 kills on the entry, but your setup delayed them from ever being comfortable and you survived long enough for your teammates to rotate into sight and start retaking. Finding that balance between securing kills on the site hold versus playing life for just a little longer is easier said than done. But that decision can only be informed by experience and practice. So what are the best agents for anchoring? Here I have the agents separated into 3 different tiers. These are not all of the agents, but some common agents that people use to anchor. In tier 1, I have Cypher, Killjoy, Sage, and Viper. These are great agents because their kit provides a lot of stall and trap utility to stop the enemy team from entering the site, but also provides a lot of opportunity for you to make ratty plays. Additionally, they have gadgets or walls that you can place in freeze time, which allow you to flex between tons of different setups to catch the other team off guard. Having the element of surprise can be crucial to successfully anchoring a site. For Cypher and Killjoy in particular, they have good information gathering abilities through their camera and turret, for KJ also the alarm bot, which can give you a heads up when a hit is coming. Sage's wall operates the same way if the other team doesn't break it early or if they just wait it out. In tier 2, we have Omen, Astra, and Brimstone. These agents also have good stall with smokes, blinds, mollies, and gravity well that could single-handedly disrupt a site hit. Using one-way smokes as a site anchor are strong to punish the other team from running it down through a choke point. The most common one-ways are the short box on bind, A main on ascent, A main and B main on split with Omen, garage exit on C site haven, and B main on icebox. In tier 3, we have Sova. Sova's viability as a site anchor is very niche. The most popular use of Sova as a site anchor is B site on ascent due to the wall penetration of B main. Spamming B main with an Odin to fish for early kills, and then using Recon and Owl Drone to punish any attackers still trying to gain map control is an absolute busted way to hold down the B site. If they do manage to exit B main, you can still wallbang all of Boathouse, lane, and backside with an Odin to continue being a nuisance to the enemy team. Okay, so how does my aim tie into anchoring a site? In my opinion, playing as a site anchor and specifically Sentinel is actually one of the best roles in the game for someone to showcase their aim. You are often put into these micro 1v3, 1v4 situations, these small periods of time when you are isolated from the rest of your team as you wait for rotations. This is when your aim training can shine. As a site anchor, you should know how to set up your utility to play like a rat on site and isolate 1v1 engagements that you have control over. Here are a few examples of what that can look like. This round is pretty straightforward. I had my molly set up to counter a mid-split and they ran straight into my trap play. I did molly damage to the entry and separated the group from each other, delaying the entry. I was able to peek and secure a kill because of the pressure of the bomb timer, and then using the element of surprise to my advantage. By now, my whole team has rotated into heaven and tree, and even if I die here, I have my teammates to trade and stop the bomb from being planted. Here, I'm completely alone. I pop my mollies and play to survive as long as I can in backside. I don't actually get any kills here, but I survive long enough for my Sova to throw shock darts and for my teammates to rotate in and get kills while the enemy team is distracted trying to eliminate me on site. And lastly, here's just a fun example of what it looks like when you're feeling it that day. Sometimes as an anchor, you have the freedom to pop off and take the engagements you want to take on a site hold. Here, the cages on site give me a lot of space to work with. When I get ulted by the Brimstone, I'm able to still move around and take fights while my cages are up. My teammates can also use my cages to rotate into sight. I place my trips in positions that I think are going to catch them off guard. Here, I catch someone jumping out of hookah in a predictable pathing, so I get a free kill while in my cage. Everything after that kill is just aim and crosshair placement. Before his teammates have time to react and trade, I take advantage of the chaos by swinging out of my cage and taking another fight. I kill a Jet by elbow because he's distracted, and then reset my crosshair to hookah because I remember seeing the Cypher throw a cage from hookah right before I killed the roots. Aim and confidence can make or break a sight hold. I hope I was able to teach you something new today. I personally use AimLab to aim train every day to keep my mechanics clean for whenever I need to hold down a sight. Aim works hand in hand with game sense when it's up to you to hold off and execute, so be sure to train it, don't neglect it. This video is sponsored by AimLab. If you like this style of video, leave a like and a comment, and I'll be sure to release more in the future. Until next time, thanks for watching.